issue of concern for international students, Indian students in particular. It's the SOP, the Statement of Purpose. Talk about a little bit about how you tackle that, what you focused on, how you think it showed your strengths, just a little bit of generality about of the SOP in your case.
When I first started writing my SOP, it was kind of hard because, to be honest, I didn't have the right creative and communicative skills to write an SOP. Specifically, it's about knowing yourself. It's about knowing what your qualities are, what your weaknesses are. It's just like a job interview, but it's just a paper-based. What happened was I wrote an SOP and I consulted a few people. I showed them my SOP to critique it. It turned out that my SOP was not that great, and I had to make changes on the basis of very specific questions, like why you want to do this, why do you want to choose this university, what are you going to do in life. There are very specific questions. You have to go into very specific details without rambling. So those were the major issues which came up with me during writing my SOP, and I had to go over it again and again. The first time I wrote my SOP, I just wrote it vaguely, and I remember there was nobody to help me write an SOP, like the first step, the writing part. I wrote a one-page SOP and I sent it to many people, to critique it, to many people who are studying here or who have studied here and currently are taking up jobs. It took about like a week or two, maybe more than that, for them to reply, because they were busy. And I found out that you have to be very specific with the questions they have asked in the SOP. Some universities ask very specific questions, but even if they don't ask questions, you have to answer questions like why do you want to do this, why are you choosing the university, what do you want to do in life, and you have to be very specific about it. You cannot ramble and you cannot just write stuff and get away with it. You have to make yourself look like you know yourself. You have to make the university realize that they know you by this SOP, and this SOP is like a photocopy of yourself. There were a couple of things which were important, like the first thing is the goal, the career goals. I wanted to pursue as an entrepreneur in the long run, so that's what I wrote. Since I did engineering management systems, I wanted to get into operations, like in a manufacturing setup. So I wrote about that. I wrote about my past experiences. Even the smallest detail counts. It's not what you did. It's about what you did and how it helped you. How it helped you make a good person, make a better person. How you've inscribed these qualities and how they came up to you.